got one thing to say to you guys. That's right. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Thomas, and today we are here to do our weekly discussion on Supreme Week 17 and everything that sold out from this brick week full of dead releases and non-hype pieces. There actually was a number of items that ended up selling out and in fact actually reselling for a little bit. How much? You're going to have to stick around to the end of the video to find out. Let's jump right into it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get up to date every single time I post and go live. We have memberships available on the channel if you want to offer a little support. Get a couple perks like exclusive chat icons as well as exclusive giveaway entries. We will be doing a 2,500 subscriber giveaway special for a quarter way to 10K. So thank you guys so much for your support. I will be announcing that this upcoming week when I am back in Arizona at the home setup. All right, all that out of the way, let's go look at the website. So here we are on supreme.com. Today is Friday, the day after the drop, and we can see a couple items sold out. We didn't have the biggest week and not a ton of super hype releases, but as always, there's at least one or two things that are worth going after. You can see all the new items here. Things that didn't sell out ended up being that Fujifilm waterproof camera. We talked about it on stream. A lot of people agree. Disposable camera plus no Supreme watermark or any kind of film negative that had the box logo. It kind of takes a lot of the fun away. And this being 38 bucks instead of like lower to mid 20s, I think was a deal breaker for a lot of people. So you can still buy up to 4 of these on the site. Saw someone in the comments of my video saying that they were going to try to resell 3 of them. And I say, good luck to you, sir. Maybe someday. The Night Eyes bug light also didn't sell out. I do think this is an all right accessory though. If anything, it's fun and usable. Maybe someday it will end up being worth a little bit over retail, but people weren't really gravitating towards it. All right, the first item to sell out is the Supreme Champion Coach's jacket. This guy is actually pretty nice, and at $148, it's really not a surprise that every single size and colorway ended up selling out. You can see all the pictures here. I do wish we had gotten some more announcement on this collaboration. I know it's very simple and basic, but it would have been nice to have maybe a news article posted or just some additional pictures at least. There was like one fit pic that we saw posted, and that's good, I guess, but I don't know. What do you guys think of this piece, and did you end up copying it? You can see some nice embroidery on the ARC logo on the back. Pretty clean. Not too much going on in the front, but I think that's nice. I think the ways kind of do it, as well as the champion logo right there on the left wrist. All right, my personal favorite item this week, one that I ended up picking up, was this loose fit short sleeve denim painter shirt. I copped it in the washed blue denim colorway. I've been seeing this guy for a couple of weeks, had my eye on it, ended up pulling the trigger. The pink one actually flew. I think this was the one that will probably do the best in terms of resale. I still haven't looked at prices yet, so we'll have to get into that together. And then the black colorway still available in medium. I'm seeing a little bit of a trend away from black in terms of pieces being the ones that sell out. At least for denim, it seems to be that blue denim and colored denim is doing a lot better than black. Black is still a safe colorway, but I think people are wanting to add a little bit of color to their wardrobe, especially in the springtime. The Old English sweater ended up selling out in pink as well as navy, not brown or black. And there is another example. We see the pink is doing really well. So I think going forward, we don't have much left of this season, but going forward in the next season, if you're looking at a colorway that might resell, I think pink is back to being on top, which is cool. Because I remember when that was the case in like 2015, 16, pink was super hot. Navy is always pretty solid too. And I think this navy and gold ended up doing pretty well. Those are a good color combination, little Michigan spec. The green one kind of threw me off a little bit, but maybe kind of Tyler the Creator. Could see him wearing this thing back in the day. So that ended up selling out in a few colorways. The mesh shorts also went. Like I said in my video, it's a good deal at 88 bucks. Still kind of expensive, but for Supreme shorts, not bad. These are great for the gym, playing basketball, sports, whatever you want to do, or just a comfy pair of shorts at home. And people loved them, so they sold out. The Maradona Camp Cap in multicolor wasn't immediately gone, so this guy was pretty easy to manual cop. And believe it or not, guys, everybody that had trouble on Ducati, I didn't see anyone complaining this week about having a difficult time manually copying. It is really dependent on how hype a release is. It's just funny to me because there is weeks like this where even stuff that sells out is easily attainable manually if you are quick at checking out. and have your shit together. And I'm actually really glad that this last piece sold out, the mesh sun shield camp cap, the leopard boy. I'm telling you, I had someone in the chat cop this. This guy is pretty cool. I would like to have something like this. I feel like it would be actually useful for me in the desert, but 58 bucks swayed me away from it. I feel like you could get away with just wearing a bucket hat, but this is definitely going to cover your necks. Definitely a step up in terms of protection. And I feel like this leopard one would have been the best colorway to go for, but let's go find out together over on StockX.com. Here we are on StockX.com, and first item we're going to look at is the Supreme Champion Coach's Jacket, this time in green. You can see the asking prices right now are all the way up to $299 for XXL, $189 for small. Market data sales, we saw one sale for $256 for the XXL. As always, XXL doing pretty well, and about $189 for the larger sizes. Navy, we've seen sell for as high as $207, this time for the XL size. Highest on red is a small, believe it or not, for $189. No sales quite yet for purple, which is kind of unfortunate, a little disappointing for my purple brothers. Maybe this guy will sell a XXL for $397. I don't think so though. We'll see. Tan has gone for as high as $189 for a medium and an XL. And finally, black has gone for the high price of $189, and there are the current asks right there. So kind of what I predicted, a little bit of profit to be had on the right side. I do think green is doing fairly well. I was watching Fauntleroy's stream or maybe one of his videos, and he was saying the same thing, that green seems to be doing pretty good. So that is a color to keep your guys' eye on for future pieces. All right, mesh shorts. I'm not going to get into the weeds with every single sale prices, but you can see some of these have gone for 112 bucks. Looks like the highest is 120. So for 88 bucks, if you got free shipping, let's say you bought a pair of mesh shorts with the coach's jacket, maybe you did pretty decent. Looks like the tan ones have gone for 151 for a size large. That's actually pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting those to go for so much. But Supreme shorts, they don't make a whole lot of them. I mean, they do, but they also kind of don't. Does that make sense? It's not as much as like they produce hats, for instance. Feel like shorts and clean ones and ones that are under 100 bucks are kind of far and few between. So there's always a little bit of money on shorts to be made, even if it's only a little bit. Okay, let's see the loose fit denim painter shirt. Here is the pink colorway. You can buy it now. These are the prices for all the sizes. None have sold quite yet. Crazy. I have a crazy ask on mine. 185 is what I'm asking for, and I like that you can look at the market data finally without being signed in. That is kind of nice. Random feature from StockX that got changed. You used to have to be logged in to look at this stuff. One size large went for 140. I don't think these are really going to do crazy right now. I'm most likely going to keep mine. That's why I put that 185 ask, because I don't really want to sell it for 140 or 166. I mean, I paid $149 after taxes and shipping all the way to Arizona, so I always get kind of bitten in the ass whenever I single cart items. Old English sweater, this is actually doing fairly well. 148 retail, one sold for 199. Yeah, for two size smalls. Buy it now prices are pretty competitively listed at 199. People want to get these gone and sold. They saw the other size sell for that price, and we don't see any other ones actually selling. Random aside, but looking at Kurt Cobain from spring summer 23, what is this guy going for these days? Mid 300s, high 200s, market data 312. Okay, yeah, to all the Kurt enthusiasts, this guy's doing fairly well. Back to the week. We have the Maradona camp, and this piece right here retailed at 58 bucks, and looks like the last sale was 90, which is actually more than I thought. I didn't think this was going to do too well. 90, okay, 90, 87. Looks like someone started the market at 90, and then people started undercutting each other. One guy went as low as 71, and then back up to 83, and then all the way up to 90. But again, as someone explained to me in the comments of one of these videos, the price sold is just converted to USD because that's what I'm looking at right now in America. So potentially someone could have paid in a different currency that translates to 90 bucks USD. But anyway, that's not that important. What you need to know is this guy is selling for about 20 to 30 bucks above retail. And finally, the Supreme Mesh Sunshield Camp Cap. Was it the sleeper item of the week? 58 bucks. These are selling for 114 at 255. That has to be something different, right, guys? That has to be taxes and imports. There's no way someone's paying that much money. And if you notice, who's up on StockX buying shit at 255 in the morning? I know I'm not. Maybe you guys are. You guys are crazy. You guys are out of control. So get off StockX, go back to bed. These are going for about the same as the Maradona Camp Cap, which is kind of interesting. I feel like probably a lot of people could easily discount, but this is more usable. It's a unique item. I don't see Supreme making stuff like this. More of a Palace type of deal, but 73 bucks. The leopard one was the one to go for it. It's the only one that has volume on it right now. This lime one has one price. One of them sold. Back to the leopard, this guy, it's got at least 5, 6, 7 sold. That's pretty cool. So what do you guys think of Supreme week 17 overall? Even if it was a less hype week, there was some items that ended up reselling. I think that green coach's jacket was the highest item we saw sold. It was that XXL only, but I think overall the Supreme champion ended up being the champion of resale this week. I do think some items like that short sleeve loose denim painter shirt could and will go up over time. Only 3 colorways, kind of a nice piece. Denim is still doing well. And then maybe this sun shield every summer could spike in price, maybe a little bit down the road. In a few weeks or months, we could see that change. And then Maradona, perhaps over time, could go up as well. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you copped this week or your thoughts on the resale. And stay tuned for Supreme week 18 coming next week. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.